I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say?
I'm a pretty attractive young male, though. If you have any
this lens
older sisters.
Get out of my video. Welcome back, all my Swedish meatballs, to another Fingerboard unboxing video. And today, we have a pretty important unboxing from Broken Knuckle. This product here has the potential to change the fingerboard market forever. It's a lot of weight running on this, if they're good, that is, if they're good. But first off, I would like to announce a couple things. My next video that I'm gonna have coming out is the vlog that I did in Dallas. It's a banger video. Also, this board right here that I was doing a giveaway for in a video, I don't know, a couple months back. I never announced the winner because I completely forgot, but someone reminded me in my comments on my last video. So I looked through the comments on that, and the only thing to enter that giveaway was just to comment on the video and leave like a way to contact you. And I selected it at random, and the winner is @cloudy.fb. Congratulations, bro. I'll hit you up in your DMs and I'll get this thing sent over to you. We're also gonna have a giveaway at the end of this video for what's in here. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. By the way, the bakery, 20% off. We're running the discount again with code CHUBY. I'll have the link in the bottom, and I'll also have it right there. You know, this YouTube demonetization thing's got me a little stressed out. This is a way to help me with a little extra income from you guys. I appreciate everybody who cops. I'll be reposting anybody who buys and tags me on Instagram. So go cop, por favor. Let's go ahead and just open this brother up. Just tear it open. We don't need no scissors today. Still can't find orange scissors for any of you wondering. I don't know where he's gone. Nice. That's everything. We got our little receipt thingy here. Garbage. I got 2 sets of their brand new trucks, and the trucks were advertised to have single axle and 32mm. All of the little necessities that they didn't have with their old stuff, they're stepping up. Recently, I've seen on my Instagram someone kind of leak the supplier for Broken Knuckle's new trucks. I forgot who put that out. I think it was H3. It's like heel flip spelled with a 3. I'll put it right there. I saw that on your story, and yeah, that's pretty interesting. But none of Broken Knuckle's things, and I'm almost positive about this, are made by them. I think they have supplier for every single one of their products, and they just sell it slightly higher, and that's how they profit. Here we got 2 sets of trucks. I got 2 because I'm giving one away to y'all. Wait till the end of the video to find out how to enter in the giveaway. But let's just open this thing up. Straight off, they kind of look nice. Like, exterior-wise, they look clean, dude. And then you got the little bushings on top as well. Okay. Let's just pop this thing open. Alright, this is very polished, very nice looking. Definitely has almost an identical shape as BRT's as far as the hanger goes. There's the hanger itself. And it's very streamlined. I'm a little worried that the axle here is going to be too long. It almost looks a little bit too long, like it's gonna stick out just slightly. Let's see if there's any slip on the axle itself. No, it's pretty solid in there. There's some important things that I look for in trucks. First one being single axle, which they've incorporated. Check. The next thing is when you install them onto your board, does it give you trouble? So that's gonna be the next thing. And then overall, do they feel light? Do they feel plasticky? Am I getting what I paid for? Yada yada. Here are the bushings that came with the truck as well. They gave us instructions on how to install these, so I guess we're gonna put these on to see if they're any better. But they feel kind of tough just through the plastic here. Let's put them on. Let's put them on. Nice little tech deck tool that you get with it as well, the black one here. And the nuts are now lock nuts as well, which is definitely a plus. My main issue with having tech deck trucks for so long was that the wheels or the top of the kingpin of the truck would come way too loose, way too quickly, and I would have to tighten every other trick, which is the most annoying thing. You want to be able to just sesh without having to touch your trucks. Right off the bat, I always say that, right off the bat. I played Little League Baseball when I was a kid, so don't give me any shit, alright? I played third base. I batted like 150. I was terrible. I'm okay, but I was terrible. So the standard bushings that come in the trucks themselves are these like white little O-rings, just your pretty standard O-rings that you'll get with Dynamics. I know I used to do this when they first came out. FBS sells O-rings like this, but there's nothing special about them. Teak Tuning also sells them like that. Baked bushings, I think they're called. Nothing really special about that. The pivot cup is that little black thing on the bottom that sits in the hole on the base plate, and that allows you to pivot a little bit smoother. Actually, I'm gonna look at the instructions, might as well. Oh, the domed one goes on top. Derp. You want to make sure that your nut isn't sticking up past your hanger, because that will give you to where your kingpin is scratching when you do grinds, and that never feels good. Alright, still very, very tight bushings on here. But I haven't set them up yet, so let me just hold my criticisms till I use the deck. Oh, that hurt! Kingpin just stabbed me. Negative points for that one. Your kingpins are too sharp. This is not a age-appropriate item. I'm gonna get demonetized. Am I bleeding? No, I'm fine. Okay. Not looking too shabby. Not looking too shabby at all. There's our trucks with now our blue bushings in there. Looks pretty fresh. The visual appearance of these trucks is not bad whatsoever, but we're about to see how they perform. So now it's time for one of the most important things about these trucks. Are they easy to set up? So we're gonna put these on my Death Ply here. Shout out to Death Ply, the Houston homie angel. Very good deck. Will these trucks serve it well? And this tool is probably the most difficult thing to use when you're screwing in trucks. So I'm going to use my own little screwdrivers here that makes things much, much easier. So I put all 4 screws in, and then I put the truck on top, holding it with my thumb, come around the back side. Let's see how easy it is to tighten these on. Alright, that's giving me a lot of resistance. Just what I had expected. You hear that? That's not a good sound. That's never a good sound. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, okay. Oh, there's nothing more frustrating than having trucks that don't feel like screwing on. When holes are drilled properly on trucks, this doesn't happen. They just slip through, no problem. You'll have a bit of resistance once you get to the bottom. Let's just use the Tech tool. Let's see the full setup process. Come on, man. This shouldn't be that hard to screw. You can't expect like a 5-year-old kid to have that much torque in his wrist. You can't. This is a struggle for me. And you guys know, world's strongest man out here, okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. But still, like, come on, dog.
I'm tightening a little bit.
It's a lot of force, though, huh?
Yeah, definitely gotta be right.
It's like the base plates have never been threaded before, and that's why you have to put in so much extra oomph in order to tighten them down. Ow, like it actually hurts, bro. Oh, these trucks. I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Look at my hand, dude. Feels great. What a great experience.
So it's not changing the game?
Right now, it's just changing my attitude. This is making me pissed. I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I'm wearing a different shirt, and that's because it's been like, I don't know, 2.5 weeks since I got these trucks, and I've formed my opinion on it. The trucks that were initially received as a game-changing product that will shift the market entirely. And let me give you a little bit of a backstory here. Since the dawn of time, fingerboarders have been using tech deck trucks and China trucks, dump trucks, whatever you want to call it. They're all basically the same, and they're right here. They're like 29mm trucks. This is what we had to go off of when the new shape kind of tech decks arrived with the logo like this. I don't know the exact year, but this is kind of what I first had growing up. And then around 2011, they introduced the Longboard series tech decks, and these Longboard series tech decks were shaped kind of weird, and then you had them that were shaped normally, like your normal trucks with the kingpin in the right position. Those Tech Deck longboard trucks had 2 axles for the wheels, and those were used for a while for a lot of fingerboarders that didn't want to pay for Black River truck. And then 2017, I believe, is when they reintroduced 32mm trucks on a standard Tech Deck that you can buy for $3. They were called the Series 7, and now I think they include them on Series 5 as well. Tech Deck had been paying attention, and they realized that that was the next step up. Well, China's paying attention now too, and instead of getting these trucks from China in all different assorted solid colors, you can now get these trucks from China. And the resemblance to Black River trucks is shocking because they paid attention and they realized, hey, we probably need to put a single axle in here. We probably need to make it 32mm. We probably need to shape it down at the end so they can use all their fancy wheels from their fancy companies. They did miss the mark in a couple of areas on here. They look great. They perform exactly how you would want them to perform. There's no issues. I don't have a single complaint about the actual functionality of these trucks. The only difference between these trucks and Black River trucks, visually speaking, is that the kingpin is a little bit further away from the hanger itself on the Black River trucks, which is a good thing because that makes it so that kingpin doesn't scrape that easily, and it also gives you some clearance when you're tightening down your bushings with the lock nut. So that's always been a great design feature of Black River trucks. Another great thing that they did with this trucks is add the shaping on the ends so that you can use wheels that fit on Black River trucks and dynamic trucks that are shaped on both sides to where it doesn't get stuck on the hanger itself. They missed the mark by not making this out of actual metal. These are made of like a brass or copper material, and I know that now for a fact because as soon as this thing starts to wear down, you get that sort of bronze copper tint to the top. It's a little brown, and you know for a fact that that's not your stainless steel. That's not your solid metal trucks that they use on this. Brass and copper are very malleable. They chip a lot easier, they bend a lot easier, and overall they're just softer in general. And that's why it feels a little bit lighter as well when you're using it. A big issue that I've found with these trucks, and the word I was trying to find when I initially reviewed this, by the way, when I initially reviewed these things, I was pretty biased, and I was extremely negative in my first one. But there is a buyer for these trucks. There is a target with these trucks, and I see that now. But there's a rattle when you hold it up to your ear and you shake it real quick. You can actually hear a rattle. That rattle turns into, anytime you power slide or revert, you get that plasticky resonance every time. I know y'all can hear that because when you take another board with Black River trucks and urethane wheels, these are Joy Colts, all you hear is the wheels. You don't hear that slight ticking. You don't hear that slight rattle that you get. And that's something that I care about personally. It's not a big deal for other people. So we'll look past that, right? Second major issue with these trucks is that, man, were they hard to set up. These things are not threaded whatsoever. And I actually kind of like rub down my finger, and it's healed by now. It's just a little blister, kind of. I rubbed down my finger trying to twist in to the base plate. I'm not sure if it's the screws or the base plate. I want to think it's the base plate, but it was such a struggle trying to get these screws in there, and they stripped almost immediately. And for me, personally for me, as a person who takes trucks off of boards to put them on different setups that I review, but don't post a video on, I'm constantly unsetting up and setting up boards, and I thought these trucks were going to be perfect for me because it's a cheap little alternative. I can slap them to a board without taking my Black River trucks off my main setup. Unfortunately, these are not going to cut it, and I will not be buying these again unless they fix that issue. That's a deal breaker for me entirely, because I don't want to go through that pain every single time. It's the worst thing in the world. I already take forever to set up boards, and this is going to make my hand hurt. Nah, I'm not even gonna, that's $12 of pain in my hand, and I'm not paying for that. Sorry, it's not happening. A third off, an issue that I found was that the standard bushings that come with it, the standard pivot cup, everything's a bit stiff. So I would definitely suggest putting in a pair of bubble bushings from Teak. You can buy my signature, link down below. And putting in some different pivot cups that actually work well. There's simple improvements you can make to these trucks that are all together going to cost you a little less than $10 to make these trucks work much, much better. They look great, and that's the deceiving part. They look like, you know, chrome right out the box, Black River trucks. Ooh, these are going to be But they do not have the same feel that you're going to get with Black River trucks. They do not have the same feel that you're going to get with Dynamics. And personally, in my opinion, as someone who's been fingerboarding for over 10 years now, I'm not going to go with these over, you know, $40 Dynamics. I'm going to go with $40 Dynamics every time because that's the feel I want, and that's the feel I want to get. Professional feel. This is still borderline tech deck feel, if you know what I mean. In a way to describe that without demeaning tech decks in any way. If you use tech decks, I completely support that. That's the way into all of this. But if you're looking to step it up, this is a very minor step up. 32mm, of course. They look decent. They support the wheels you might want to use. And that's about it. They're going to sound rough. They're going to be even more rough to set up. But hey, now you got a pair of 32mm trucks. You've gone through the pain, now you've earned it. Congratulations, these suck! In my original review, I think I gave them a 3 out of 10. Knowing now, and really looking into it, talking to different people, and hearing their opinions on it, I have settled for these being 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Functionality and appearance-wise, they get a thumbs up from me. As far as the extra mile, not being able to set it up very well and having that plasticky rattle, they're not gonna get the ChubyMuffin 2 thumbs up. They get 1 thumbs up. That's all they get from me. 1 thumbs up. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video. Now, if you want to win these trucks, leave a comment down below saying why you think you deserve these trucks. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, like the video. You can do all that as well. Truthfully, I'm just looking at the comments. So, and leave a way for me to contact you, of course, if you win. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Please support me and buy some merch. New stuff on the way. We're gonna have a video over like fingerboard styles and things like that, how to improve your tricks and things like that. Okay, alright, that's it, that's all, that's everything I got for you. I love you guys, I hope you have a great day. If y'all are in school right now, do well. Your boy Chubby's supporting you. Do your homework, stay in school, don't smoke crack. Peace!